Good morning. It's another absolutely beautiful morning in Northwest Wyoming. I'll turn the camera around here in a minute, but it's warming up really quickly and it's over 50 degrees. And I got a little surprise for you this morning. Kind of a little surprise for me, but I'll give you the backstory here in a little while. Let's go take a look at the cows here. All right, it's an absolutely beautiful morning. It warmed up so fast this morning. It's probably already 55. Absolutely gorgeous. This right here is one of my favorite backgrounds ever, to be honest. Mountains behind us, cows here eating, looking good. Everybody's doing well. But we got a little morning surprise here. This morning surprise is right here. Would you look at that? That's our first calf right there. Hi, kid. Hi, kid. Hi there, baby. There is our first calf of the year. Hi, buddy. Hi there. You are cute. You're all right, 17-2. You're okay, baby. So the calf, we got to keep an eye on it here a little bit because it's one of our heifers. And so she's done really well. It's pretty amazing. She's talking to the baby. She's trying to get it away from the rest of them here. Boy, what a cutie. Now for the backstory. So last year, July 5th, as a matter of fact, last year we had the neighbor's bull. They're north of us. The neighbors have got about 5 of the woolly, Highland cows. Hey, careful. Get back, kids. Watch out, babes. All right, come on. Come on, mama, move. There you go, come on. Come on, babe. I want you to get away from the herd a little bit. Come on, there you go. There you go. Okay. So the neighbors have got about 5 or 6 of the Highland cows. They put their bull in earlier than we did. And in the process of that, he must have smelled one of these heifers in heat, cycling. He got out through the fence, and we got a calf now that's about a month early, just about a month early, which lines up almost exactly with that bull getting out. The day the bull was out was the 5th of July, and the calving date should have been April 16th, so it's about 1 week early, which is about the exact timing you would expect this little calf here to be on the ground. So we got to keep an eye on it. Mama didn't typically Mama will take the calf and go tuck it somewhere, and it doesn't look like she's doing that. Heifers are quite a bit different. They're not great at this mothering thing yet. They have no experience with it, so they aren't as good as some of the other mothers. Typically, as your cows get older, typically what they'll do is they'll stay quite a ways out. I don't know, a couple 100 yards, and many times they won't do anything for a couple of days. They'll stay out there with their calf. And then after a day or two, they'll kind of tuck it in by some sagebrush or something like that. And then from there, what they'll do is they will leave that calf, and the calf will stay put, and the mom will come eat, and then she'll go back to its calf. But right now, that's not the case, but I do want to keep the calf kind of away from the rest of the herd because they're all eating and they won't pay attention to the calf right there in the middle of the hay. So I've got to figure out which calf it is, but it's which heifer. There she is. She's mothered up with it now. So now I'll go take a look and see what number it is. It's one of our heifers, so that's really good news that she didn't have any problem. So it looks like she's doing pretty well. She's staying with her baby now, and I'll try to get a look at what her number is. All right, let's go take a look. Hi, Mama. Okay, it's 17-2. And what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to put any pressure on her right now. I don't want to pressure her, so I just want her to be able to kind of take care of her calf. She's doing really well. She's staying right next to it. I pushed the calf away from the cows there. And so she's come over to the calf, and she's taking care of it, it looks like, which is a really good thing. I can't tell yet. I didn't even look, and I'm not really worried about it. I didn't see if it was a little bull calf or a heifer. Maybe I can see here. Let's see. Looks like it might be a little bull calf. All right, mama, you're okay. You're okay, baby. So I'm trying not to push her. You can see that just by getting this close to her, she's getting a little nervous. So I'm going to stay back and let her be and go from there. But we got us a little half Highland, half Angus bull calf today, which is really, doesn't really matter to me. I'm not worried about that being a Highland calf. I'm not worried about it. Many times we keep the steers and that kind of thing, which is just fine. We'll just keep him for us and it'll be great. But this is great, great news. And she's doing really well. She's leading the calf off. She's trying to, looks to me like now she's going to go try to find a little spot to tuck it in and get it stashed away. So great, great news. This is fantastic news. Fantastic news is that baby and mama are doing well and we have no problems. Okay, mama's got the baby over here, over behind me, which is quite a ways away from the cows, which is much better. I'd much rather her have them over there. Hopefully what she'll do is she'll just kind of leave that calf, kind of stash it a little bit, come over and feed, and then go back to it. That's much safer for both of them. We don't want that calf right in here with these guys, especially when they're feeding. Once they kind of fan out after they've fed, they'll kind of spread out, but you can see how bunched up they are when they feed. And so what'll happen is if she keeps her calf right there, it's possible that one of the cows may just, not intentionally, but just turn and step on that calf and hurt it. They can hurt them really badly. So she's got her calf over here now, which is a good thing. There'll be plenty of food for her here in a little bit. These guys have not been eating what the full amount. So I'm gonna leave them there now. There she goes. Now she's gonna do it. Looks like she's kind of moving back toward the feed and the calf is on the ground there. So hopefully she'll just be able to walk over and get some feed and then she'll go back to her calf. So we've got our first calf on the ground. Kind of a surprise. I had thought that we were past this date. I had thought that the bull from the neighbors had gotten in much earlier than it did, and so I thought we were safe and past that. But if you recall, I came out here just the other day and I checked cows for this exact reason, just to make sure that nobody was getting close. Now I've got to go back and watch my own video and see which one looked like she was building a bag, and I bet you it was 17-2. So I'm going to leave them. I'm going to go give everybody else some water, make sure they're all taken care of, and then I'll come back here and check on these guys and then go to the house. Got some projects. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, it is the morning of April 7th. Absolutely gorgeous morning, as I've already stated several times, I'm sure. This morning is the morning. We got a baby calf. Really kind of a surprise, although it's not unheard of, and the reason being is we had that bull, which I've already explained, the neighbor's bull got in with our heifers, or with our cows. So, which is not a big deal. We're a little bit early, which is not a problem, especially with this temperature. The temperatures are good, so it's great. That'll give the calf a couple of good days before it gets cold again. They're kind of calling for some colder weather to come back into the area, but it'll be just fine as long as it's not terribly cold and wet. Wet would be the big problem if it gets wet. But even so, like our other calf, that one survived all the winter, all the 30 below, and didn't have any real problems to speak of. So we'll be just fine with this one here. Kind of like I say, I thought we had been past the time frame that the neighbor's bull was in with our cows. But I got the date, July 5th is when he was in, and that puts him calving right exactly in this time frame. So we got a half Highland, half Black Angus calf, little bull calf it looks like. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Everybody's alive. Everybody's doing well. Mama's taking care of the baby, so we're in great shape. So now I got to fill these waters, obviously, and I'm going to get this taken care of, and then I've got some other stuff to do at the house still, always. And then I've got to help my father-in-law. They've got a wheel line that they just purchased, and so they're going to need some help loading it and getting it into a trailer and all of that stuff. So it'll be kind of a busy day. I was hoping it wouldn't be so busy today, but it is. So that's the way it works. nonetheless, we just keep marching on, marching forward. That's all we can do. So I'm going to get these guys some water, and you don't really need to see that. You've seen it before. I'll pause the video here. I'll get these guys some water, get it going, and then I'll give the cow mama here and the calf some pellets. All right, so we're over here with mama and baby. We'll grab their bucket, give them a little grain. They'll be happy. Hi, mama. I'm so happy with how that this little heifer is doing. She's doing so good. Just growing really well. She's really really developing really well. You can see her in the video coming around there now. She's just a really nice calf. You can see she's really well developed and doing well. So I would imagine that she will stay in the herd. It'll actually be really beneficial because she will be a little older than the rest of the calves. So when we put everybody back out, she'll already be several months ahead of the others. So it'll be no problem getting her bred. So. That'll be a little offspring from Ferdinand the Bull there. So looks to me like they're developing well and doing really well. So I'm really happy with what this calf, excuse me, what this heifer is throwing. So it's really nice. Hi, babe. So each day I'm just going to kind of rub and touch this cow, mama here. So each day we'll give her a little scratch and a little love. What are you doing, you crazy? It's all right, babe. And of course, she's not really interested to start with. So little by little, I'll just spend a little time giving her a little scratch. Hi, babe. Hi, mama. It's all right, babe. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. So you see that the pellets, even though she may not really be wanting touched, the pellets will overcome that that fear and that distrust or dislike of being scratched. So little by little, we'll just touch her a little bit each day. All right, babe. You're all right, mama. You're all right. So I'll just touch her a little bit each day. Every day she'll get a little easier. You're all right, babe. We'll do the same thing with the calf as it grows as well. We'll just give him a little love, give him a little touch. And that right there will make them much easier to handle in the future. Hi, babe. So just that little bit of touch, that little bit of contact, and it just kind of builds that relationship a little stronger, a little better each time. So may not be tomorrow that we can just walk in and pet her, but if we keep it up for a week or two, we'll be able to just come in and scratch her. And if you noticed, when the cow backed up, the calf was right next to her and it backed up as well. And it was not going to come forward until mama came forward. As soon as mama came forward, that calf came back and started eating as well. Even though it wanted to come right back and eat, it waited for mama. So it's a learned behavior. They learn very well from mama, and they pay attention to what's going on, and they take cues from mama. Is this something to be afraid of, or can I just come back? And you saw she waited for mama. Once mama basically said it was okay, then she moved back up there and she started feeding on the pellets. So if you got anything out of this video, if you enjoy the content, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do look forward to your comments. I really enjoy hearing about what you've got going on, where you're from, what kind of thing you've got going on. If you're raising animals, I'd like to know what you're raising, whether that be emus or llamas, alpacas, ducks, geese, whatever it may be. I would really enjoy hearing what you're doing and how it's going, and what your plans are with the future. If you've got a homestead, I would love to see all the animals that you have. I'd love to see your operation. So I'll try not to hold you here too long. I'm really in a really good mood today. It's an absolutely gorgeous morning, and we got a really healthy little calf on the ground over here. So everything is it's just going to be a great day. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Have a great day.